They say cowboys have a lot of heart, as do I. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is Thursday, January 29th, 2026. And it's part 4 of 10 days of heart attacks. And I'm going to try to skip with this hat on when I'm doing the 9-minute warm-up. But before I do that, if you haven't heard already, I am competing in the Mr. Health and Fitness contest for a prize of $20,000, and I need your votes. So, if you feel that I'm as real as a heart attack, I ask for your vote. As you see on the screen there, and the link is in the description. 7 days left to open for this round, the first cut. And there you can see my heart rate, 203. That was back on last week sometime, I think it was, or a week before. And I simply just ask for your support because I think what I'm doing is good. Trying to help all those people out there in the world today who need a little bit of motivation and perhaps some inspiration as well. You can achieve some wonderful things if you stick to it. And when you apply what I call the cleanest and most absorbable, that's when you can really accelerate benefits that you experience with what I call the X39. Fits into your lifestyle like you see here. And feel its benefits. Experience its benefits as you see on the screen. And if you know a cowboy out there in the world that needs some painkiller, this works very, very well. I will tell you, I've seen people say, "Wow, this works." And there's people I know that don't want to try it. I don't know what it is. They'd rather suffer than wanting to try it. Because they don't believe. Because it goes in this year and it comes out the other. But a lot of people believe things when it hits you in the jaw. That's what this does, is it hits you in the jaw. And when you feel this, then you believe what this does. When I talk about resetting and regenerating several thousand genes, it works. And then when you add the YH Renew to stimulate the production of glutathione, the master antioxidant inside your body, that's when you can feel some additional benefits. Because they say the three best ones are melanin, melatonin, and glutathione to feel the benefits. So, with that, scan the QR code and that'll take you to the location where you can get your first package of X39. Support me. But most importantly, help yourself. Because you deserve it. And don't be afraid. And if you say, "Oh, no, it's too much," well, what's too much? I don't think when it comes to your health, it's never too much. So with that, are you ready? I'm going to put on the heart rate monitor. Today is going to be shoulders and traps. So as you see on the screen, so I'm wearing a tank top today because I want to be able to see the rear deltoids firing up when I am doing the first exercise, which will be the face pull. Alright, I'm seeing encoding. This software is kind of not doing too well today. I don't know what it is. But anyhow, with that being said, the question is, will I hit the hat while I'm skipping? So I'm going to set the tempo at 145. Oh. And let's begin. Oh, but before I do that, I gotta turn the heart rate monitor on. Okay. How can you tell I'm a little disorganized today? last part of the workout, that's what I'm going to do for the high intensity. When you see the screen turn blue, that's when it's going to be I'm going to do 2.5 minutes worth of full burst, a higher intensity, meaning double unders, and so doing 8 of those, and then 8 regular bounces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and immediately switch back and forth between the two. Alright, so 1 minute. Wow. All right, so 5 seconds. So I'm going to take the hat off now. I will show you here. Today I am making 114 degree molecular bond angle water. So I'm going to take my cup. This is 114, deuterium free. That's what I drink. It's part of my routine to maximize my performance when I power it with the best. This is what I call the best. All right. All right, there we go. So, I'm going to stop this timer, and I'm going to reduce the tempo to 60 beats per minute to help with managing reps. So I'm a stickler for details, and it's one of those things that I do. All right. So for the face bowl, I'm going to use the vibration plate as I normally do. I just like how this creates additional activation for the body. And yes, this is being, how'd you say, picky for me today. Alright, so I'm gonna put this up here. So I'm gonna grab, got red bands here. I'm gonna put that one on the right elbow, grab the left or the right side, and crisscross them. So that way they're like this. Then I'm going to grab a secondary green band here, and I'm going to hold it in my hands. So, and the idea is to execute the rear delt, or to activate the rear deltoid. All right, and here we go. Like this. So we can probably see it. And by having the green band, holding it with my hands, add the rotation piece and kind of pull it apart. And by sitting on the vibration plate like this, it adds that element of discomfort. So every beep, so I'm creating a little bit of a ladder, holding it isometrically. Wow. And this can make even the strongest of guys feel the pump that they're looking for. All right, and the next exercise is going to be, I just realized I didn't set it up, is archers. So that's where I'm going to take a secondary band here. I'm going to move this back. Okay. And take this guy, place it here onto the post. I'm going to put it here, I think about there. That's where I want it. That's right. So we're going to take the right hand and I'm going to put it on here. And take this red band and attach it over there. So this exercise, I'm going to work the full of the first part of the full range of motion. So that's where I'm going to take. It's like doing a, pulling like this and letting go of a bow and arrow. So that's kind of the muscle, the rear deltoid that I'm going to get at the very start. I'm going to do it stand this way, a little bit behind the post. See if I'm kind of center. Yeah, that's good. All right. So that's where we're going to take the left, put it in the elbow. Then take the right, put it on the elbow, and then add the vibration. So here we are, you can see So here I am working the beginning, and you can raise your arms up and down like this to get different parts of the delt. I wonder if you can see it in the light. That's what I'm going to be looking for. And this is kind of a TKE version of it, here like this. But it kind of, there's an assist part. All right, so now I'm going to full stretch, and I can do it this way, or stand straight up. So for those who are looking to get the rear deltoid, can really feel the activation by holding it like this, down, and up. Oh, wow. It's certainly getting that rear delt. Hold it like this. Now, oh combination. Just kind of this is going to help with correcting your posture. Oh, wow. All right. There we go. So that is the archers getting the rear deltoid. So I wonder if you can see them. Okay. Next is one arm medial side raises. So I'm going to do focus on the medial deltoid. So that's where I'm going to take a yellow band and place it here. So kind of using the wall as a full stretch point. Starting off lighter today. Largely because I want to make sure I can handle this weight. And I'm going to take a door anchor. Might as well take this. I'm going to need to take this off anyways. So I'm going to take the place the vibration plate here, and I'm going to grab the yellow band and place it onto the same anchor point here. Make sure you have enough starting tension. So here, so this is basically, you want tension at this point, so you start towing on it. And then, oops. There we go. What I want to do is have a combination. So I'm attaching band at the bottom. So I have tension here constantly. And up like this. And then down. So we're doing one arm at a time this time for the medial delt. So having this toe, the band is perpendicular angle to my body. Toe in it here, toe. And now the second band comes into play. Holding it up here. Because I want to strengthen the deltoid at its fully stretched position. You can also put this behind your back, so like this, to change a little bit of the angle. So here I can feel the band is still tugging away on the medial delt. And the other band from the ground takes on tension. So the yellow band like this provides 6 pounds worth of resistance. So some may say, oh, well, that's not much. Well, it's not, but when you add the vibration and the constant time under tension, you're going to create a response. And I can feel how the muscle is moving. It's twitching, which is what you want, especially when you add the resistance. So here, trying to keep my body from compensating, so no movements this way or left, no turning, no twisting. Try to keep it as straight as you can. Hold it. Feels very good. All right. So now I'm going to switch sides. Oh, I can really feel that medial delt. It's good. Very good. All right. Now, applying the same principles as you did with the right side, my left, I can already feel the difference. The left deltoid is strong for me. Again, because of my accordion playing after so many years. So try to keep your knees as stiff as possible. If you want to decrease the amplitude of the vibration, then you can place your feet closer together on the vibration plate. I like to have the strongest amplitude. Switch to the behind the back a little bit now, just for a slightly different feel. Tug on that medial deltoid. You want to keep your elbow locked when you're doing this, so don't bend it. You know, make that muscle do the work. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right. Next is front deltoids. So that's where I'm going to put this band here, because I'm going to need that later. It's a front deltoids. So we'll take the red band and attach door anchor to the red. And do the same for the other side. And these are going to go under my feet. I will be adding a secondary band, okay, from behind. That's where I'm going to take the green band, attach it to the side of the red, one red here. Take the other guy, attach it like that. Step on this like here. So it looks a little kind of funny, but you'll see. So now, put the hands like this, and we're going to press it up. So we have the green band tugging from behind, so getting the first part of the range of motion, or as much as possible. So similar to like, here we go. So you want it tugging here. Now we're doing the front deltoids. And you can wave them like this if you wish. Now they're kind of, the medial delt becomes involved a little bit. You can add a little bit of a twist. As Jeff would do. So here, this could be a sticking point for a lot of people. Holding it here. Or sticking point down here. Keep holding it. Back up. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh my. Wow. Very good way to get the front deltoids. Next up is rotator. So I'm going to take the just do this. I think more than I have to. All right, I'm going to change this angle. There's one variation I saw where a physiotherapist was putting the tension on the elbow in front. How is it? this. Changing the angle. I might try it today. So it's kind of like where you're taking your elbow, your free hand, and placing it on your elbow in front of your body a little bit, and then rotating it out. So I don't know how that's going to be, but we'll see. It's almost the same. To be honest, it feels the same. Almost the same. So by twisting away, so I'm getting similar to what I did for the medial deltoid. So I'm using that principle. Twisting, holding it here. And now twisting all the way through, holding it isometrically. Like that. Bicep curl through a little bit. Doesn't change really how it feels. Twisting like this changes it more. So having more of the tension at this part here, and then twisting your body through. Now facing the other way and holding it at full extension. Oh, that this burn here is pretty strong, and this is just 10 pounds worth of weight. That's all it is. If you're first starting out, I would recommend doing less, because you'll know right away how much you can handle. And be careful. That's all. Wow. Wow, okay, that feels very good. Alright, switching to the other side now. Holding it here. Untangle this band. Changing the angle, get the full range of motion. fatigued. All right. Last but not least is traps. So I'm gonna face away from the camera today. I want to see if you can see it. That's the kind of the idea behind this. So I don't have a mirror. The camera is essentially my mirror. So I'm gonna step on the orange band like this and tug it. So here are the traps. So by lowering them, so this is kind of like a farmer's carry. I should probably check camera, see if you can see the muscle activation. You can do this with free weights if you wanted to, but I'm choosing to use just the band itself. Full extension, holding it up here. So kind of using the same idea as, for calves as yesterday. Let the vibration do the work while you contract the muscle under tension. And move it slowly through the full range of motion. Lock the knees so that way you take any compensation out. A full shrug. Release. Full stretch. While still holding full. Back up. Hold it isometrically. There you have it. So good 45 minutes. It's enough. That works the rotators and the delts. All right, so let's have a look at where my heart rate was today. Today's date stamp here. So January 29th, 2026. Starting time was at 1:09 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I hit a maximum heart rate of 203 during the, so you see there, max 203. That was for a period, I was in that heart rate zone, well, I don't know, over 200 if it was, how long. I'll have to rewatch the replay to see how long I was actually over 200. but I imagine probably a good minute at least, give or take. So, and I tried pretty aggressively today, as I did yesterday. So, for all those people out there that say, "Oh, you're you're artificial intelligence or whatever," I mean, you'll find none of that here on this channel, none. And if you like the workouts that I'm sharing to help you strengthen your body, and this is, spending in about 30 to 40 minutes a day. If you want to omit the 9-minute warm-up at the beginning, you can do that too. I don't recommend that you don't, because you want to have some blood flow in the body, and that way you can build some nice strong shoulders, the rear deltoid. See how it looks actually. So I'm gonna grab the green band here. So I'm gonna do the stretcher part. I just want to see if you see it. So this is a 5-pound band. So, you can hold this. All the way through the range of motion, and you're, yeah, I can see shoulders are. So if you think I'm worthy of becoming the winner of the Muscle and Fitness magazine, okay, I'm just using vibration plate. That's it. So it's one thing to have the aesthetics, but like I said, it's another thing to have the heart. And if your heart can't keep up with your body, I think you're missing out on something. And so, am I benefiting from the use of the X39 to help accomplish that? I would say yes, largely because these kind of heart rates, to see them day in and day out, when I go back and I look at the records, as I showed you in yesterday's episode, part 3, you will see that, or I can show you how much time in between the instances where I'm hitting over 200. There were times where I went months without hitting it, and I don't know why. Now I have no issue day in, and 3-4 times. Last week I did it 3 times where I was over 200, and so far I'm 3 for 4 again this week, and in the fitness stress test that I did last week, I hit 183. So something's changing in a good way, and just trying to show you. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Tune in tomorrow for Feel It Friday. That's where we're going to do the playing with the cards. So you see the box right there on the floor, and we'll be doing X39, X49s, and some Aeons. So scan the QR code as you see at the top of the screen right there to get your first package of 30 X39s and give it a shot. I don't think you'll regret it. I'm 49 years old, and I love it. I'll see you tomorrow.